Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. Today we're going to continue setting up the slag stone processing area, geodes too. To prepare for that, I set up a little production rig here to make liquefiers, chemical plants, filtration units, and crystallizers. I limited these to 1 stack each, but I think I'll change it to 2. We'll just start stockpiling some of these more commonly used pieces of equipment so that we always have them available. And actually, I think I'll just grab whatever extras I can right now, and I'll throw a few in the train here. Crystallizers, I think I'm going to need a lot of. There. So we'll keep about a stack of each, and that way I'll have some extras as well in the train. Alright, so let's go back to slag processing and pick up where we left off. I've gotten a lot of feedback on YouTube from in regards to my new reduced frequency publication schedule. And it's all been very supportive and positive, which is great. So thank you all very much for your understanding and support. Really appreciate that. Okay. So this is where we left the last time. So this is going to be our input. So let's call this slag processing in. And then this is going to be our output. So I'm just going to copy that. We'll call that out. And this is going to be for fluids. So we'll just call that fluids in. Okay. And then we can start bringing this stuff in. All right, so now I need to set this up as a requester. I don't recall if I saved a blueprint. Receiving station. Yeah. Awesome. So I can use... Oh, no, I can't. It's on the wrong side. Okay. Well, I've got this thing that says mirror the current blueprint, but I don't think that's going to do what I want, because it's going to mirror it horizontally, and I want to mirror it vertically. So I think I'll just have to do this from scratch. All right, so on the output, we just put a bunch of stack inserters. I think I've got... Actually, let's take a look at this for reference. Yeah. I've got lights there, and then I'll save this blueprint as well. And then we have some stack filter inserters, 4 of those, and then another pole there. Now, what I will do, copy. I'm just going to make a copy of this. Paste that string. Okay. And I'll just remove all of this stuff, because what I want to do is just copy the stuff around the station. Why doesn't that work? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's got to be this one. There we go. Okay. So then I can put the request in there. And then the only thing I still need here is the combinator. All right, now in this case, I want it to balance from left to right because I'm going to be drawing the material out from this one. Okay, so that means I want a positive number when this one is greater than this one. All right, so this is going to be each times -1. I'll put each. So this one greater than this one. So that means I need this one to be negative. And then these are set filters. Okay, and I think that is all. So let's get some power over here. And let's just make sure that this works. If I put something in there. Yeah, good. Okay, so now we can start requesting the stuff that we need. Now crushed stone, I think stacks in 200. I think these all stack in 200s. So what I'm going to be requesting is slag, crushed stone, and then all of the geodes. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, and why don't we just go with, I don't know, let's say 10,000 of each one. 10,000 times 8 is 80,000. I think that's too much. No, we can do it. One of these can hold 153,000, I think. Yeah, so 10,000 sounds good. Or I'll do 15,000 on slag and stone. And then I'll do 10,000 each of these. Or let's just do 2,000 each of the geodes. It would be nice if we could lump all of these together. And I suppose I could crush them all into dust. But I'll just do it this way, because I don't want to generate more crushed stone right now. And that's what would happen if I crush them all into dust. All right, now in this case, I'm going to need 8 outputs. So I can put 6 there. Or actually, here's what I'll do. I'm going to do 3 outputs. I'll do 1 for stone. I'll do 1 for slag. Okay, yeah, I'm going to need 2 of them. And then I'll do 3 geodes on each of these. And then I'll sort them out when they get to where they're going. Okay. All right, so we created a slag delivery. Let's see how that's doing. Okay, looks like it's loading. That's good. And that train should hold 16,000 total, so it'll be almost a full train with a 15,000 request. There it goes. All right, and then what I think I'll do is I'm going to change the limits over there so that we load a full train's worth instead of just the 10,000 that I have in there now. That way the train will load faster. So let's just make sure that this unloads successfully. Okay. Fabulous. All right, so let's go to refining. And we'll set that station to load more, or to allow more slag and stone into the warehouses. At least to match the request that I have up there. So we'll do 2,000 of each geode, plus 15,000 of slag and stone. Excuse me. Okay, those are 2,000 each, so that's good. Oh, okay, that'll take 20,000, and that'll take 20,000. Okay, so I guess I didn't need to do that. I don't know why I got confused about that. All right, so back to where we were. And as I rebuild this, I think I may want to scale it up a bit, bigger than what I had before. Okay. All right, so we got slag here, stone, and then the crystals. And I wonder if maybe I should reverse those. Just because I think I'll start with the slag down here. Yeah, so let me do that. I'll put slag on the bottom. I'll put that one there. I'll put that one there. This one will change to slag, and this one will change to crushed stone. Okay. I'll put this at the maximum distance just so that it's consistent with the other ones. Okay, good. Just want to make sure we can get everything out of there without having to change anything. Okay, so we've got slag. Let's give ourselves a little bit of space. All right, now what were we doing with slag? Let's take a look here. All right, yeah, so slag we were just running into the chemical plants and mixing it with acid to make slag slurry. All right, so we're going to need to start to bring in the acid as well. So let me pick those up. And then we'll need to make this a receiving station as well. I'll copy that and then remove all that stuff. There we go. And then that hooks up with a green wire. Okay, now in this case, I can copy all this. Yep, and then I'll take out the loaders. Okay. So let's do, well, to begin with, I guess we just need barrels of sulfuric acid. Let's see if I can pick it out of the lineup here. It's going to be kind of looking sort of like that one. Yeah, all right. All right, and we'll do 700. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to tie in my inventory over here. That was a mistake. Okay. Yep, that's good. There we go. All right. Okay, and then here I need to set my request threshold to a higher number. Let's say 500. Yeah, we'll just go half, 350. Or no, we'll make it 400. That's half of a full train. Okay. And then we can put our fluid barrels. Now in this case, I'm not sure if I want this to balance. I'm going to remove this balancing circuit from this one. Because I'm going to have pumps on both sides. Like this. Okay, and I want empty sulfuric acid. Is it in the same place? Yep. Okay, and we'll do 2 of those. I think I'll do brass pipes, because we both know that that acid is going to eat right through those stone pipes. Kidding, of course. All right, and then we do... No, you know what? I think I do want the balancer. Yeah, I'm just going to do it from one side, and I am going to use the balancer. Copy paste. Red. Red. And this is set filters. Okay. The reason for that is, the reason I want to do this is because if I have 2 of these, I have no way to guarantee that I'm going to be pulling the same amount of fluid from both. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. But this is fine. I'll leave it like this, and then this way, if I want to do... I'll have room for another pump here, and then I could even bring in additional fluids and do those on that side. And then all the empties are just going to go into one of these. Which means that the empties are only going to get loaded into one side of the train. Okay, yeah, so I think I'm going to go back to to my original plan. That way we'll get the empties on both sides. Because if I use up everything that comes in here and the empties only go back in here, then, oh, and I have to change these too. Then that train car is going to fill up with empties and there'll still be more left. Okay, yeah, so I need to change this. I need to have some filter, stack inserters, putting empty barrels out. And then I need, yeah, I need filters on going in too, so I don't circulate things. Okay, so these are going to be empty barrels always, because that's the only thing that's going to be coming out of this station. And then these, I can set based on the whatever the inventory is. I can read, yeah, I can read train contents. No, that's not going to work because it'll read the empty barrels too. Yeah, so these I'm going to have to set discretely. And that means that I should use regular filter inserters, because the stack filter inserters only allow you to filter for one item, and the regular filter inserters allow you to filter for several items. So I'll just need to set, actually, yeah, you know what I can do? I'll put another combinator here. Let me copy that one. Again, I just want to reverse the sign. Okay. So here you can see that my output signal is sulfuric acid. So what I'll do is make this set filters. Actually, I don't know if I have to clear those first. Yeah, I do. Okay, so let me first clear those. All right, and then we'll set that to set filters, and that way any negative value that I put in here, so if I request other fluids in the future, it'll automatically get added to the filter on that. Okay, wonderful. Now here I can use stack inserters. Very good. Okay, so now we have our acids, or at least the one that we're going to use first. Okay, so now I can start setting up my chemical plants. Now previously I was doing 1, 2, 3, 4. So why don't we just double everything? I mean, since I have a dedicated area for it, I might as well build big, right? And let me also put a pump over here on my output so I make sure I get good pressure. There we go. Okay. Well, actually, let's see. Where's my chemical plant? Let's see how much slag we can use up with one chemical plant. All right, so we're going to be making slag slurry, right? Where is it? There it is. That's in resource refining. Okay, so one of these is going to use 2.9. So yeah, 8 of these will be enough to consume a red belt. All right, so let's do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that. And then let's check this again. So let's look at fast transport belts. Yeah, so on the input, this will... Actually, I wonder if... 0.875 is what, 7/8? Okay, yeah, we'll leave it at 8. That's fine. Okay, and then as far as the acid is concerned, let's see. Actually, how about inserters? One fast inserter. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move... Actually, I don't need to do that. Use my magic arrow keys. Oh, I love that so much. Yeah, we'll move that down, and that way we can bring the acid down like that, and then just use a fast inserter going into each one. Or not a fast inserter, but a long inserter. Okay. Yeah, so now I want to move the whole thing down again. Oh, okay. I can move pipe too. I wonder if there's a way to do this with multiple items. There probably is. If there is, I'm sure somebody will tell me about it in the comments. Okay, and then that'll be our fluids coming out. Wonderful. And then, yeah, we'll just do poles like that. We'll do lights like that. And then we just need to hook up the acid. There we go. And power. Whoops. Okay. Acid goes there. I think Picker's got a way to clear pipes too. But once again, I don't recall what it is, and I'm too lazy to look it up right now. Okay, that's better. Should I send this into a tank? You know what I should have done? Yeah, okay. I will send it into a tank. Over here, non-return valve. There we go. Let's look at our outputs again. This doesn't do pipes. But we're putting out 233 per second, which is easily handled by one pipe. I think one pipe can take, at least, actually on short distances, it can take more than 1200 per second. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mirror on that side as soon as I get more chemical plants. Oh, I didn't bring... Oh, yeah, I did bring more chemical plants. There we go. So I'll mirror on this side with the stone processing. And that was in resource refining. Yeah, here we go. So this is where we'll make it from crushed stone. Whoopsie. And I'm going to upgrade those to fast inserters. And then I'll just change the length. Okay, that didn't work. I guess the way I had it set up, it didn't like that. Alright, so if I go Shift L, that makes it long. Okay, and then we'll flip that around here, and there, and there, and there. And put our lights. Okay. So this is going to be then the stone. All right. I'm going to make a slight change here. We'll make that one slag. And we'll make this one stone. Yeah, see, now I want to move all this up one, just to make it nice and neat. But I will refrain from doing that. We'll just do that. It would look so nice otherwise. All right, so let's just make sure this all works the way we expect it to. You know what? I think on these, yeah, on these I'm going to need stack inserters. Let's see if I can make those long. Yes, I can. Because these take 25 crushed stone for each cycle versus 5 slag. So these need 5 times as much on the input side. And that also means that we're going to consume a lot more than 1 red belt, doesn't it? Fast transport belts. Ooh. Really? I need 4? That doesn't seem right. Well, certainly we could use another one. So let's get another belt of crushed stone over here. I'm so bad at this. Used to be good at it. Yeah. So once again, I'm turning something that could look very nice and neat into complete spaghetti. Alright, so this means that we can consume crushed stone a lot faster than we can consume slag, because they both have the same 3-second cycle time. Alright, and the tank is nearly full now. Let me put a pump here. Just because I always put pumps on the outputs of things. And that'll help get that last little bit inside the storage tank. Okay. So far so good. I think we should have requested more acid by now. So I wonder why that's not working. Minus 268. Threshold is set to 400. So when I need 400... Oh, okay. Yeah. So I have a 700 total request. I have a minus 268 balance. Alright, so that's fine. I just need to consume a little bit more acid first. But I'm glad to see that this isn't sucking down acid like crazy. Okay. So from there, we need to make the slurry. Right? And to do that, we go into the crystallizers, or the filtration units. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 of those. So we're going to set up 16 filtration units. All right, that means I'm going to need more of these. And I would like to set these up. I think I'll set... Do I want to set these up in the same way? No, I think it would be better 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do them like this. Alright, so let me go get some more from the train. And then I'm going to need to get purified water over here, and lots of it. So it has been suggested to me that we should do purified water by steam. So we'll take a look at that. I'm not sure if that's more efficient than just making it with electrolysis or with purification and just clarifying the saline water. Because I don't mind just dumping the saline water if I have to. At least not in this particular case. Alright, I need 3 more filtration units. And for that I need clay brick. Okay, I think I'm going to have to go back to the base for more filtration units, because I don't think I have any clay brick in the train. Nope. Alright, so let's go get some. And while we're doing that, let's look for a recipe for water. That was titanium. I think we'll keep that one. Alright. So let's look at water from steam. Okay. Yeah, so purified water from steam, and let's calculate for 1,000 per second. No, let's do 1,000 per second. This is just so we can see what we're going to need. Alright, so that would be 10 cooling towers. And if I were to make the steam from a boiler, I don't have any recipe from that, do I? Let's see, where's electric boiler? Do I even have access to electric boilers? Yes, I do. Alright. Let's see if I can get a read on the output of the electric boiler. No. I have no information whatsoever about how fast this produces steam. Consumption is 1.2 megawatts. I guess I would have to test it. Alright, well let's test it now. Since we're on this subject, let's let's get it taken care of. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll make a small tank. I need to get some water. Where's the closest water? Okay. Well, first let's get my filtration units. There we go. Alright, and then let's go over to the main station, because there's water over there. So I'll just use a timer to see how long it takes to fill up this tank. We know how much is in the tank, and with that we'll be able to calculate what the speed is on a single boiler. Okay, where's the water? It's north of me. Oh, it's much farther north than I thought it was. Okay. Alright, so I'll just set it up right here. And we'll put that into the tank. The tank holds 20,000. Alright, so let me get my stopwatch here. Okay. And we're going to start in 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, yeah, this is going to take a while. I'll just time how long it takes to get 1,000. Okay, so that was about 24 seconds to get 1,000 steam. So 1,000 divided by 24. So that gives us about 41 water per second. All right, so let's keep that in mind for a moment. Okay, and let's change this recipe then, or kill that recipe. So now I want, let's look at purification, water purification. Okay, and this is still set to 1,000 per second. All right. So there, I'm going to need 10 hydro plants. Okay, so one hydro plant uses 200 kilowatts. So if I had 10 of those, that would be 2 megawatts. Whereas if I wanted 1,000 per second steam, I would need many of these boilers. And each one consumes 1.2 megawatts. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to do water purification, and I'm just going to dump the saline. And and I'm fine with that. I won't feel bad about it one bit. Okay, let me get some more clay brick, and we'll get some more of that too. I'll put 1 stack of each of those brick types in the train. Brick and brick. There we go. Okay, so let's go back to slag processing. We can make that calculator go away. And then I'll check and see how much purified water we need, and then I'm gonna put in enough to double it. Actually, you know what? I should have made the purifiers before I came over here for the hydro plants. That was kind of dumb. Okay, so let's set up a couple more of these just so we can see how much we're going to need on the water side of things. All right, so this is going to be slurry ceramic filtering. Okay, yeah. I forgot that I have 2 outputs here. We are going to have, what is that, sulfuric wastewater. See if I can find the recipe here. Crap. Okay, yeah, it's in resource refining. Resource refining. Okay, where's that recipe? Oh, here we go. Slurry ceramic filtering. Yeah, and I still can't read what the output is, but I think the other output is sulfuric wastewater. I'm sure we can figure it out over here. Yeah, sulfuric wastewater it is. Okay, well, while we're here, let's get a read. That's on 8 machines. 8 machines needs 300 per second. So yeah, so if I go with 1,000, double this, I should do probably like 12. Or I can do Mark II machines. That'll probably be smarter. Those are twice as fast. Yeah, so I'll do 10 hydroplant Mark IIs. But I'm going to have to make them first. And we're already out of time, so we will continue this in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.